Charles II of Spain could only be said to have been an unfortunate sort of ruler. Reportedly so ugly that he scared his own wife, his jaw was so prominent that his two rows of teeth could not meet, meaning that he could not chew his own food. His tongue was so large that he could barely speak, his legs were so weak that he could barely walk, and he was totally uneducated and illiterate. His most common sobriquet was Charles the Bewitched, which is sometimes translated as the Mad. There's some dispute over to what extent his multiple physical and mental health issues had to do with inbreeding, but his mother was also his father's niece, and his grandmother was also his aunt. All eight of his great grandparents had been first cousins. Charles was the last Habsburg Emperor of Spain, and his rule, which was surprisingly long, in 1935 historians Will and Andrea Durant said of him that he was short, lame, epileptic, senile, and completely bald before 35, always on the verge of death, but repeatedly baffling Christendom by continuing to live, was tumultuous in many ways. His death at the age of 38, that despite being married twice was without issue, with infertility being perhaps mercifully one of his many ailments, created much more tumult. The 13-year War of the Spanish Succession, which became entangled in various ways with many other conflicts on the continent as well as in the West Indies and the Americas, killed more than 1 million people and impacted Europe and the New World in many ways.